Welcome back, my friends. Welcome to another lecture. This lecture will be a little bit different. Why? Because we haven't done image or file uploading. So we're gonna do this here, and I want that image to be here, and also when we're gonna view it, I just want something to be there. So for that reason, we need to do a couple of things. The first thing that we need to do is actually I'm just gonna close everything here. I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to open D. First, we need to change the create. So I'm gonna open in resources, views, and I'm gonna say create blade. So this create blade, we need to update it, right? And I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit in order so you can see what we are doing. So why we need to update here, the first things that we need to say is I'm gonna copy this part, I'm gonna paste it before the submit. And actually here we will say we will need to update our we need to put, instead of text area or text, we need to put file here so we can upload files. Now that is very easy. We can do label will be for image. We also need to update the database, guys. It's not gonna be very simple, but you know what, I'm just gonna clear all of this, and here I will say image. Very good. But one more thing that we need to do is let's add the class of the form control, right? Because I just want to have some types of styling form control, and that's pretty much it. Now if we go back to our dashboard, if we create a pose, here it is. We do have that optionality here, but what I forgot to do is that in the top we need to specify that we are going to pass in, or we're going to use this form. In this form we're going to use files. So how are we going to do that? Env type, that should be multipart and / form data. I think we're done here. So you need to specify this, otherwise you will not be able to put this one in you'll not be able to upload, right? Next thing we need to do is we need to go open the app, HTTP posts controller. So what we need to do, we need to, here in our store, we need to modify and we need to actually first validate the image. So what we're going to do, we're going to say image, because that was the file name here, right? So we are deal with image, and what I'm going to do here, it's up to you. You can say require, or you can say nullable. Nullable means that we can allow users to not choose to save image. Then the type should be the image, and also we can create I'm just gonna zoom in here. So what is the appropriate types of image? So memes, column, and we will say JPEG, PNG. What else we have? JPEG like this, GIF, and and pretty much we are done. So JPEG, PNG, JPEG like this, or GIF or GIF. And that's pretty much it. And also we need to specify the maximum file size. Max file size will be 2048. That will be 2 megabytes, right? So we have nullable, allowing users not to put it if they want. So image should be from the type image, and these are the acceptable types that we are doing at the moment. So now we have the max. Also we put in the max. So this is, by the way, your not comma, just comma, sorry. This is, you can change. You can put it required if you want, so the user will not be able to save it. Now, a couple of things that we need to do here. The first thing is to, before we are saving, where is it? Yeah, before we do this, we need to change it. But for that reason, in order to be super easy for you guys, I think we should do this way, right? So I'm just gonna comment out a second way that we have done, right? And I'm just gonna comment this one and you will see why. So just wait, we need title, we need input, user, post, post title, post user ID. Do we have the post body? Yeah, we do have the post body actually here. Let's strip this tag here. Just input like that. So we have title, we have the body, right? And we need semicolon here, post title, post body. Let's change a couple of things here in post body, save it. Now, the reason why I'm doing this because here we just passing the whole input and I don't want that. I just want to check something. So post user ID, we will grab the user ID and we're gonna save it. So before that, the most interesting part is to check if request, oops, so I have caps, has what? File. So if has file and the name of the file was image. Now, if this doesn't have, else, what I want to do here is else, I just want to post image to be equal to default JPEG. So don't worry about, maybe it's a little bit confusing now. Now, before I continue, let's create this post image because we have the post title, post body, post user ID. So if I go back to this here, I don't have any field here saying image. So how we can do this? PHP artisan make migration add image to posts table dash dash table, and we will say posts. Make migration, I've done something, yep, like here it is. Instead of migration, migration. Migration. Let's hit enter. Now it's done. I'm just gonna wait a while. It's not finished here, by the way. What's happening? Okay, now good. Go back to the application, database, migrations. Here it is. Now, in our posts table, in our up, we can say table. And I will put a string here because I want this to be a string, because you will see why. We're going to use time function, table, drop, column, image. Very good. So what I've done, I've just allow in our posts table to create another field here called image, and it will be from the type string. Now PHP artisan migrate. Very good. Now let's check it out. We have this. I'm just gonna select everything. I'm just gonna drop it because here we don't have any posts. We don't need those actually. Now this makes sense. So I'm just gonna close. Now this makes sense. So post image is gonna be the default JPEG if we don't have, if the user choose not to, right? I just don't want a blank space. I don't just want a blank image. I just want to put there something. Now, how we can grab the image file size? I mean image file. We can say request, and I will say file image. Put it like this, then dump, put an image, and let's see what's happening. I'm just gonna here refresh. I'm gonna say title, body, and I have, so you can use any images download from internet. I'm not gonna give you this image because they're not something that you can find any image from online free images, use it. So I'm just gonna put it here, the JavaScript, and I'm gonna submit. And here I do have javascript.jpg. That's the original name. This is the extension, and everything else you don't need to know at the moment. Right now, what we're going to do is actually now when I have the image, I can get that name of that image, and I will also create a unique name for that image. So why I'm saying unique name, because sometimes, so I'm going to use time function here. We have never used time function, dot, and I'm going to concatenate with underscore. Right? So I'm just going to mimic something like this. Here it is. This is different, but they have underscore the name. So we're gonna mimic that one. So we have the time, and I will say image, and I can get this original name here. So I want get client original name, like that. That's a method that we can use. Now let's see, let's see name. Remember before we have only JavaScript here. If I refresh, and there is a JavaScript, but if I do it now, I will have the timestamp here underscore JavaScript JPEG. So if I refresh now, this will be different timestamp. So every time I try to save, even if I save the same image, it will be different, by the way, because the name of the image we're manipulating with this part. So this is good in order to avoid duplicating names and avoiding errors. So if you like this idea, you could use it in your project. If you don't, you can always check if the file is there in the system, in the folder, and don't upload it, don't re-upload it, right? But actually, with this, we're just skipping that part. Now, we're gonna create a folder here, and that folder will be, it's gonna contain path. By the way, you can do this any other way, public/uploads. Very good. And another slash here. Nice. So we have the folder will be public underscore public/uploads. Now I will say image name to store. I don't want to use this name. Just gonna grab it. It's just saving this name from that there into in here. Now, how we can upload the image? So it's very easy here. We can say file equal image store as, and here we need to pass two parameters. If we don't put it here, we can just grab it here and place it. The first parameters should be the folder, or you can type it directly there, comma, the second one, sorry, the second one will be image name to store, or this name that we're grabbing here. And let's, oops, what happened? I'm clumsy. Sorry guys. And that's it. We're done. Now, the last part is post. We're gonna do the same thing as here, but what we are doing here, actually, we're gonna say that so in the post images, I just want that image name to store, right? I just want that one, nothing else. So I don't need the path, I don't need anything like that. Now, I think we're done with this part. Oh, no, we're not. Another thing that we need to do is, before this video going crazy long, and probably I have some more mistake because I'm rushing, we need to link, because this guy, this will happen, this guys will happen, is that here we do have the storage. In here in the app, in the public, actually will create the folder that we are just saying here, uploads. But I want that same folder to have it in our public directory so I can use it. Very simple. Now, how we can do that? It's one simple line. It's called PHP artisan storage link. Oops. PHP artisan storage colon link. And let's hit it. So public storage directory has been linked. Very good. Now, I think we're done. We're getting good. Now, whenever I save something, here it is. The storage is there, but it's empty right now. So let's try saving something. Okay. So what we are going to do, I'm going to say title. Okay, it's already been there. Title with image, image body. Very good. Something irrelevant. Here it is. Post created. We don't have this p tag anymore. Let's view this. Well, nothing to view. Let's go here. Very good. We have this one, but we haven't checked if it's in our public storage. Why is that there? Yeah, here it is. I need to refresh it. Now it's there. Very good. How we can use this one, ladies and gentlemen, now It's very interesting. I just need to close a couple of things, right? I just need to do it like that. Now, where we have it? Well, I think we have it. I'm just gonna close a couple of things. I think we have it in resources, views, in this index.blade, right? Because when we click it here, I just want to see it here. So how we can get this one? So we can say, or we can leave this for the next time, guys, because it's getting too long. So here we can link that, and that's pretty much it. But we can do this next time. So I hope you enjoyed this one. You learn how to put, you learn how to create an image here. By the way, we're not gonna do it in the other project like this. We're gonna create a separate here column, table, and we're gonna put it there. All right. This is not good, but this is just for practicing. So thank you very much, and see you in the next lecture. Bye.